Software-defined vehicles are reshaping APAC's connected car market. IDEMIA and Hyundai are using eSIM technology to simplify production and improve connectivity. To put this in context, we have Philip de Oliveira from IDEMIA Secure Transactions. Thanks for joining us, Philip. What's driving the shift towards software-defined vehicles in APAC?
I believe that in any systems like software-defined vehicle, what matters for the end user is to have in the car exactly the same user experience they have with their smartphone, which is highly customized services, permanently evolving over their lifetime. If you translate that into the automotive industry, it means that you need to have the software features and services-oriented architecture, which could be updated over the vehicle lifecycle. Governments and users in APAC are requiring safety services such as ADAS, eCall, and even services for all the passengers. This is a critical challenge. If you put yourself in a car OEM and a car brand challenge, they have to deploy all the services in all the APAC countries with the highly customized services country by country, because the services for one country could be different from another one. All the services deployment challenge should be done independently of the hardware, without any hardware modification. SDV enables all the services to be set in place, such as phone as a key, in-car payment, which are transforming the car into a digital platform. Deploying on-demand feature services also requires car OEM to develop very important strategy around crypto agility, software update, which are making that a reliable connectivity, the end-to-end security from the car to the cloud, critical elements to be deployed in the vehicle.
And Philip, how will eSIM change how cars are built and shipped across Asia-Pacific markets?
Asia-Pacific is a very huge region with a very wide number of countries and a lot of carriers. When we speak about connected car services, you can easily imagine that they are highly dependent on the quality of the MNO or the carrier selecting country by country. For the car maker, it's strategic how you are able to deploy this uniqueness of connectivity. Here, eSIM is playing a critical role for the manufacturing process and the MNO carrier enablement process. eSIM is having a uniqueness in terms of technology, allowing the OEM to personalize or flash the carrier of choice all along their manufacturing process. You can load this MNO in the assembly line of the car maker, even on the stock of the vehicles, on the car dealer, or even after the vehicle is sold to the end user. That provides to the car OEM the huge flexibility for this MNO, facing sometimes critical regulation challenges, but also giving the possibility to select and implement this carrier of choice at the latest moment when the vehicle is sold. Asia Pacific, you have only one hardware, one car model, all the components, all the bill of material is the same. With eSIM, you can just then after flash the MNO at the carrier of choice. OEMs no longer need to manage those dozens of unique SIM variants, one SIM, one MNO, and then are engaging in a much seamless connectivity experience. Vehicles by definition are moving, crossing borders. You are facing challenges of coverage, of roaming cost, which can be impacting the quality of services. eSIM plays this role. You change dynamically, actively the carrier of choice to maintain a connectivity for years on.
Philip, what problems do region-specific SIM variants create for automakers today?
Each APAC market will be different with a different carrier. And if you manage those region-specific SIM, it will mean that if the car maker has like 20 partners in a region, they will have to pile up 20 different part numbers of SIM, one per carrier, one per country. Managing this long list of components will be a very complex supply chain, forecasting, manufacturing, solution process, and it will cost them a lot of money. The SIM will be the unique product or component which will be different for the rest of the vehicle bill of material. Vehicle for APAC will have the same processor, the same modem, the same memory. Only SIM is different. When the vehicle is deployed on the field, having those SIM unique part number or static SIM will create some challenges. If the vehicle is lacking of coverage or the vehicle is crossing the border, you could be facing some roaming challenges affecting the quality of the connectivity and then directly affecting the services the end user is seeing. So the end user will do direct connection between the quality of services they see and the brand of the vehicle.
And how does dynamic mobile operator switching improve connectivity and customer experience?
Imagine you're watching a movie at home in streaming and I just unplug your internet connection. The perception of the service by the end user is horrible. This is why when you are a car OEM and you deploy connected services, the connectivity is critical and has a direct impact on the quality of the service you are providing to the end user. So reliable connectivity and always on is becoming a must. That's where dynamic MNO and carriers allocation is important because it allows the OEM to dynamically select the best carrier of choice in regards of many criteria. Coverage, the quality of service, 3G, 4G, 5G, but also, of course, commercial policies, which are driving the total cost for connectivity. With this kind of dynamic allocation, you can, on a seamless way, ensure a full connectivity across the journey and maintain the same service level for the end user. Crossing border, going through the country, this dynamic allocation is also playing a critical role to enable the resilient connectivity for critical services such as emergency call, breakdown call, software update. Reliable connectivity allows to deploy services and to monetize those services for the car owner.
Philip, thanks a lot for joining us and thanks a lot for sharing your insights.
Thank you very much.
That was Philip de Oliveira, SVP Automotive and IoT from IDEMIA Secure Transactions. For more news, visit asiantelecom.com.